It was a moment for the history books last April.
So at this moment at 1:24 p.m. Eastern Time, Donald J. Trump is under arrest.
Donald Trump becoming the first former president to face criminal charges. It's just the first of his 4 criminal cases starting today in New York City. The former president faces 34 felony charges of falsifying business records in the first degree, stemming from a hush money payment made to adult film star Stormy Daniels. In an interview for 60 Minutes, Daniels told me she had a sexual encounter with Trump in 2006, which he has denied.
And you had sex with him?
Yes.
Nearly a decade later, Trump became the GOP presidential nominee, and Daniels brought her story to the National Enquirer. At the time, Trump ally David Pecker was running American Media Inc., or AMI, which published the Enquirer.
And then I get the call, I think I have the best deal for you.
A deal from Trump's former attorney, Michael Cohen, $130,000 in exchange for her silence. The money, prosecutors say, paid through a shell company Cohen set up in October 2016.
Was it hush money to stay silent?
Yes.
Trump initially claimed he didn't know anything about the payment.
Did you know about the $130,000 payment to Stormy Daniels?
No.
At first, Cohen said he was not directed by Donald Trump or the campaign to make the payments to Daniels, and that he was not reimbursed. But later, under oath, he said Trump did reimburse him, something the former president acknowledged in a 2018 financial disclosure, but doesn't say what the reimbursement was for.
Yes, I pled guilty.
Cohen later pleaded guilty to multiple federal counts, including campaign finance violations for the purpose of influencing the 2016 election. He was sentenced to 3 years in prison.
Do you swear or...
In 2019, Cohen testified before Congress.
I am ashamed that I chose to take part in concealing Mr. Trump's illicit acts rather than listening to my own conscience.
While the charges against Trump all relate to the payment to Daniels, court documents have laid out other alleged deals to purchase potentially damaging stories and prevent them from being published, likely to prove a pattern of behavior. The practice was known as catch and kill. One payment was to former Playboy model Karen McDougal, who says she had a 10-month affair with Trump in 2006, which he has also denied.
Were you in love with him?
I was, yeah. Mm-hmm.
And do you think he was in love with you?
He was, yeah.
McDougal says AMI offered her $150,000 shortly before the 2016 election to prevent her story from becoming public.
You're convinced now this was an effort to do a favor for Donald Trump in the last few months of the presidential race?
Unfortunately, yes.
Good afternoon.
Since the Manhattan District Attorney Alvin Bragg announced the indictment last year, Trump has pleaded not guilty and denied all wrongdoing. He's also lashed out on Truth Social, accusing Bragg of a witch hunt and saying Judge Juan Merchan suffers from Trump derangement syndrome. Among the witnesses who could be called to testify against the former president, members of his inner circle, including Hope Hicks, Michael Cohen, Kellyanne Conway, and others. If convicted, Trump could face up to 4 years in prison for each charge.